Hello, everybody, and welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. Every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, baseball posts. Subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, or you can watch live on twitch.tv/SeanOsaurusRex 5 times a week, playing baseball, doing stuff over there. However you're watching, thank you so much for watching. Today we are opening up a 3-game set against the Oakland Athletics. Alex Wood on the mound for the Athletics, 3-8 with a 4.22 ERA. We have Logan Gilbert on the bump, 6-2 with a 2.13 ERA. We had yesterday off, which is good news. Hopefully that'll settle the bullpen situation down a little bit, and we'll be ready to pick up hopefully a victory. Offense has been inconsistent, but we did pop off for some runs in the last couple of games. 6-1, 8-1. We are in Hall of Fame plus hitting difficulty, so we'll see how that goes. But it does feel like we've been able to break out of our funk a little bit. 3 games here in Oakland, 3 in Kansas City before 4 against the White Sox, and 3 against Texas at home before our next day off. Then we'll do a little east side road trip, and we're getting close. We'll likely have the Home Run Derby on the channel because we can watch that, and we'll watch the All-Star game as well. And then we'll have off-day content on those off days. But let's jump into today's game, play full game. And we'll just go regular road, that's fine. Ricky Henderson Field, clear skies, Logan Gilbert. Everybody should be good to go. And that is great news for me. Let's transform this by centering it vertically. We have a lefty pitcher, so Haggerty there is fine. I'm going to go ahead and put Bliss in. We have righty, 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 righty. If they bring in a right-handed pitcher, we just got to pay attention to where Bliss is in the lineup. We'll leave Julio in the 3. Garver is fine in the 4. Actually, we'll go Rayleigh. If we're gonna use Rayleigh there, we'll use him there. Rojas is in right field for some reason. Why? Why is Haniger just not our regular right field starter? What is happening? Because we have DH is Cal Raleigh, but would that be better? Not Rojas. Could put Dylan Moore in there. He gives it a little bit of speed. We'd have one solid lefty hitter, and that'd be the 4 spot. That feels like kind of a mistake, but I like the speed. I think we go Garver. Then we have all our lefties. We'd have Dylan Moore. I guess Dylan Moore actually could play. Whatever. That's fine. We'll go with that. That works. Best time to subscribe, best time to follow right now during the intro and the loading screen. Thanks again for hanging out. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And here we go from Oakland, California.
Welcome to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. The show brings
They're going to have to do a whole new stadium for where the Athletics will be playing next season.
Oakland Athletics.
Athletics will be playing in Sacramento, I think, something like that.
Impact for this team all year. Zach Geloff leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Game
just
62.
a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence.
Seattle
so
Oakland.
talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about set. Now
Alex Wood on the bump. His stats, 4.22 ERA. That 3-8 record. 12 starts on the season. So he's had 11 decisions in 12 starts.
Dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see
Sinker at 94, a circle change at 88, and a slider at 85. So we're going to probably want to just camp the bottom of the zone here.
Missed with a changeup.
It's a good start. Good take right there. Athletics in real life actually doing a good job putting up a fight.
Hit hard. That gets through.
They beat the Braves in
And
kind of a
aboard on the
shootout.
leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, Ryan Bliss. Right through there for a strike.
We're not going to want
goes 5 feet,
to get tempted up in the zone there.
Lineup, and he was a second-round pick in 2021.
Oh,
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next one just misses.
Almost. I wanted to go there.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second
Okay, there we go.
That's inside.
Should realistically be a 3-1 count, but that's okay.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Haggerty on at first. Nobody out. Bliss checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he
That was
held
a bad
up just
swing.
enough.
That was a bad
That's
swing.
ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Oh, the throw is wild.
Yes! It's a wacky way to score a run, but I'll take it. The speed of Rodriguez creating some havoc. It's a really bad hit.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and they might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Golden opportunity right here. And
There we go.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
On the ground. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's out number 1.
I don't love the way this is going at the moment, but
looking to do more with that
all right.
opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 3-zip.
Well, clearly
having a pitcher like this that's who was it? I brought in a pitcher the other day. I think it was the new guy that we have in our bullpen. This is like the guy that you're looking for to just commit to the bottom of the zone and hopefully you can get something you can elevate.
He went 2 for 4 in Sunday's game. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the
Settle
zone.
down.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And there's a hit.
Batting 7. The designated hitter.
In now is the Mariners DH, Cal Raleigh. A switch hitter batting right. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Batting 8.
Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. You know, guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the
Man,
damage.
we are
3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning.
I know we're going to look at it in a positive light. 4 hits, 3 runs. We got a walk in there. Took advantage of an error. That's just... We're committed to the bottom part of that zone, but maybe swinging a little too much.
Logan Gilbert. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game,
see if we can figure out the
against this
location situation that we've been kind of dealing with.
He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Okay, no, all right. That one was early.
Now and watches strike 1. Line drive, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ryan Noda in the box now. No balls and a strike. Into center. Makes a nice grab at a full
I am
sprint.
shocked he was able to get that. I thought that was going to drop.
Batting third. The second
Head time now to check out the A's lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boogie becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
Out towards right center
We are
field.
not getting swings and
Rodriguez
misses
settles
here.
Under it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down.
Just not hitting.
Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker. Fastball for a strike.
They're taking a little bit here and there, but
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Ruiz coming home. Save.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Can't handle an up and in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it.
Rooker stands at second with 2 gone.
that was a terrible splitter. A little frustrated we gave up that run. I think it is kind of that animation frustration. Should have just thrown it into home. Should have put that together a little bit with the 90-something speed. But again, we're just not getting the swings and misses. God, look at that fucking animation. That is so irritating.
At the plate, Luis Urias. And here it comes. That one missed. Wood.
God, it's so annoying.
He features a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next offering is downstairs.
But a lack of swings and misses. The 2-seam isn't looking great. I got a couple of bloop shots in there.
And expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on, when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
So up next, Sam Haggerty. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Ryan Bliss, the next to hit. In there for
That's
strike
fine.
1.
Not really going to do a whole lot with that.
The pitch.
Way too late.
Here's the 0-2. The
It's
shortstop
outside.
takes
There
the
we go.
ball.
Good take. Yeah, I went.
Bliss
Oh,
tries
okay.
to hold up.
All
appeal to
right.
first,
Okay.
and Mike Fillmore right
Bliss
on
with
it.
some
He
good
says
vision,
he
making
held
that
up.
check swing a little easier to deal with. Fuck me.
Speed stuff.
Way up in the zone. You are not looking for it in that location.
A swing and a miss, and
Too
that's strike
aggressive.
one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter
Julio.
can focus on the pitch.
Buddy.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there.
Let's go, Julio. Ooh, that was a terrible swing to a home run. Let's go.
Is 21st of the year, and they add a pair. It's 5-1.
All right, we got that run back pretty quickly. 2 out, 2-run blast.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good paths to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
That one out to right. Rooker under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 come in on this
Okay.
Seattle homer. It's now
We give up the run
5-1.
and get it right
You're
back.
watching Mariners baseball
All right,
on
let's
the
see
show
what we can do
Northwest.
offensively. Like to get, or defensively, excuse me.
We head to the bottom of the second.
Like to see
and
some
now
more
here's the
swings and
catcher,
misses.
Tyler Soderstrom. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Just not in rhythm at all.
And a pitch. That one misses. And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. On the run. Sends it
Nice
over first.
play, Bliss.
One out the bottom of the
There
second.
you go.
Batting 7th, the third baseman,
Jordan Diaz. Up next for the A's.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. Down
Ooh.
the line, could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Just got under it. I thought France had that.
Let that ball travel on the outside
Batting
part of the
eighth,
plate, but
the
that's a
designated
great
hitter,
example that you can
Miguel.
still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And the right-hander deals. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. That one a little bit high, and a count
Man,
1-2.
it looks really
Wanted that call
good.
in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed, so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Lifted in the air, right center.
God.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
That is such a fucking terrible slider.
Here's Logan Davidson.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Good eye in that spot. Diaz at second with 2 down. Good eye right there.
2-1.
A little early, I guess.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Coming on. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
We don't have a strikeout yet.
Here, 5-1.
The location is just not there. It was one of the things, especially with when they first brought it in, the pinpoint pitching, it would quick it up a little bit when there were runners on, obviously, and it was always such a struggle. Always such a struggle when they got early hits, and I think that typically lent itself towards giving up more hits because you're just like a little out of rhythm, so the timing is off, the angles are off, the pitches aren't where they need to be. I think we're seeing that a little bit here in this one. I hit the space bar and that took my camera away.
And the 1-0.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, that's a bad swing. That's a strike. Or a ball, excuse me.
Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again. The pitch. And that one missing low.
Full count.
And now the lefty. And it's ball 4.
There we go. That's the take you're looking for.
He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Ty France up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh, too aggressive. Got too excited right there. Just too excited.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Corrals it.
Damn it. Just too far under it.
Man at first. Now it's the DH. Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. That to right. Under it.
Gotta let that one go.
Number 2.
That's just 2 real bad swings right there. That's just a slider that's too high in the zone to do anything with.
Mitch Haniger. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Everybody go back. Everybody go back. Got too aggressive.
2 on now with 2 away.
Too aggressive. Now that would slice away from him a little bit more.
Solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Oh, that's too aggressive.
Always feel great.
Here's Luis Arias.
See, those are the pitches we just got to let go. Unless it's like a 2-strike count, in which case it might even be worth just letting it go with fewer than 2 outs.
And he deals. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Fly ball to right. Has this one sized up?
Man, just
hauls it in.
Not getting enough on it.
Mariners leave a couple. They lead this one though 5-1.
Okay. Here we go. We're going bottom 3 defensively.
Out of the inning, digging in for Oakland, Yuri Ruiz. The line to kick the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Righty to the plate. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Righty delivers. Now a screamer into the outfield. Rayleigh pulls it down. 1 up, 1 down.
Just out of sync, out of rhythm with all of these pitches.
0 for 1 with a fly
And
out
most
to
of these
center.
pitchers lately. Goodness
And
gracious,
first offering is foul.
really? Look at how awful that fucking slider is. Or
1
splitter.
down, base is empty. On the ground to third.
I feel like I'm thinking about it too
Whips
much.
it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting. The second
Striding to the
baseman.
plate now for Oakland, Zach Geloff. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is the third
Weird
out of
route,
the
but we're
inning.
able to get there. Still no strikeouts.
A's go quickly and quietly there. They're down
I
5-1.
think Oakland at times can match up pretty well. They seem to be pretty aggressive in the zone, and that's where I throw pitches. I do not walk batters.
And we're back. Now it's the second
I
baseman.
think we're
Sam
seeing that a little
Haggerty.
bit.
Sam Haggerty.
Wood back to work. And that
See,
is
that's
in
a circle
for
change.
strike.
Just got to let it go.
0-1.
Well, these
No
Mariners
ball.
doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their
Didn't
way.
go.
That's a
And I'm
check.
seeing
What do you
very
got?
patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Ball.
That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Up the middle, Davidson whips it to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Bliss
There we
lays
go.
off
That's
down
the start that
low
we're
as he
looking
digs in
for.
for the 3rd time.
I didn't think that was a check, or I didn't think it
Bases
should have been a
empty,
strike on
top
that
half
check
of
swing
inning
with
number 4.
Haggerty.
Popped foul out of play.
Circle
off
change
to the
again, a
right.
little up in the zone. Probably got to try and let that one go by. Definitely need to let that one go by.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
This one popped
a
up.
circle
Foul ground,
change.
first base side. Noda puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Julio Rodriguez
center fielder.
up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one.
Rodriguez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Damn.
And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're up
Damn.
5-1. And welcome back to the
Athletic.
ballpark. Now at the
The right
plate,
fielder.
Brent Rooker. The wind of the pitch.
No.
Close, but called a ball.
One
And
ball.
that
No
is
That's a strike, buddy.
and a foul ball. Swing and a bouncer. On to
Yes.
France.
Almost
One out,
not
bottom
good.
of the 4th.
Up next for Oakland. The left fielder,
So here's Brown at the plate.
Brown.
And that one ripped to left. And that's just foul. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Just misses the
Oh,
mark outside the zone.
boo.
2.
Boo. Come on.
And that one hit to first. And he grabs it, foul. Here's a 1-2. And
No,
that
that's outside.
just misses. The pitch.
Jesus.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Fuck.
One down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Garver makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They
Now
look
batting,
really good
catcher.
coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Strike on the inside corner. The A's down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Towards first.
Okay.
He'll
God,
do
we
it
are
himself.
only in the
Now
4th inning.
Oakland goes
Good
quietly.
God.
We're
Now
back,
pitching
and
for
there's a
the
new
A's.
arm on the mound to start the
Oh,
5th.
okay.
Mason Miller.
Well, they didn't
So-
get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
100 on a fastball, slider at 88, cutter at 96, circle change at
And a
90.
pitch. Ripped to third. Slings it across.
That's an out.
1 away here in the 5th. So digging in, Luke Raley.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
In the air, out towards right center. Ruiz on his way over.
That cutter is
He's
just
there. He's got
not
it.
going for
And there's
us.
2 down.
The other one obviously like
2
too
outs,
far
base is
inside,
empty.
but
And stepping in for
that
the
one felt like he got a
Mariners,
little
Ty
bit
France.
more of it.
Swing and a
Way
miss.
behind.
That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Joe Boyle, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Martinez getting cranked up as well.
Is that off-speed stuff
outs, base is
way up
empty.
in the zone?
And 1-2. That one just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
God, that's just not what we're looking for. That is not what I am looking for at all. Ugh.
Back in Oakland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Diaz. On the ground, right side. And it goes
I mean, they're swinging a
just
lot.
foul.
You know,
Just can't get
these
the
A's,
misses.
As this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one just misses. 1-2 the count.
1 ball.
Gilbert is just like a touch slow on his release.
And a pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2.
See that? Can't even
Now,
get
there's a
by
pitch
him.
we haven't seen in a
Fuck
while.
off.
It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, right side. On to France.
He's out.
And that's the
This is
first out
just
in the bottom of the 5th.
one of those
Well, he's doing
kinds
a
of
nice
games,
job
huh?
of keeping the ball out of
The
the air,
designated
lets the
hitter.
defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Line drive. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
That throws a little better. We might actually be able to get him.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He
Now
really
batting,
shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
Ball
Just missed.
2-1.
And
Runner
like
at
that
second here, one
all
gone.
game long. Like it's just off the way it was at the beginning of 2 years ago, maybe.
He goes down
It was
looking.
a year. Is that the
Just locked
first
him up right
strikeout?
there
No,
for the
second
second
strikeout.
out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger.
It was last year, maybe the year before, where just the pinpoint was just not good.
And that one is lifted in the air. Haniger snags it, and that'll do it.
Almost another bloop shot for the Athletics. That might be it for Gilbert. We have kind of a long run, so I don't want to use too much bullpen, but I have just not been in a good rhythm with him at all today.
And now the DH, Cal Raleigh.
Hitter, Cal Raleigh.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled
Too
off.
aggressive.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one close, ruled the ball. Now 1-2.
Should have been a strike.
And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just misses with that one.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
That should have been a
You
strikeout.
know, I think he's okay
Twice.
with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
I'd say intentional walk or strikeout.
A man aboard. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. Out towards right center field. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away.
It's not on playing with him at all.
Next
He's
to
really
hit,
not throwing
Luis
a lot of his
Urias.
other pitches. It's been the four seam. It's been the cutter.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what,
1-1.
you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Here comes a pitch. Wouldn't
2-1.
chase that time. Raleigh, the base runner at first with one out. That one misses. Now 3-1. And the righty deals. And there's ball 4.
Take your
Okay.
base.
So I think what we
Easy
want to
walk right
do
there.
here.
Pitch wasn't even
Bring
much
in
to think about.
Rojas. We have a couple lefties at the top of the lineup. We're getting in kind of a weird spot, but I think at least paying some level of attention to this is important.
Yeah, he
Oof.
swings and
That one
misses,
would be
and
a
it's
mess.
0-1. Right through there for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're the top half of the 6th. Just
that's the ball.
misses. And the count 1-2.
I mean, with a slider, everything was low in the zone there.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
1-1.
2
strike.
walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a
Oof,
miss.
he just ripped that right by me.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. So
Oh,
they
I
strand
probably
a
should have
pair.
put
2-3-4,
Crawford in.
2 up in the.
Oh,
So remaining in the game
I mean, it's
defensively,
just so
Josh
bad.
Rojas. He entered the game to pinch hit, and now man
the
second
pitching
base.
changes are destroying me.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first.
Yeah, that was
that's
tighter than
one
it
out
needed to
as
be.
they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Yellow in the box again. Takes a strike.
1 strike.
The Mariners leading by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it.
Feels like another weird offensive game. Like, yeah, we put up 5, but
2 outs, bases
one of them
empty.
came off of an
Now
error.
here is Brent
It was an
Rooker.
opposite field 2-run blast. First inning, I guess, is pretty solid. We probably come away with 2 runs regardless in that inning.
As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
2 down, nobody on. That one off the mark. 2-1.
2 balls. 1
That one at
strike.
least felt bad.
And there's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
There
Well,
we
that's a
go.
strikeout, and that'll do it for the
Fucking
inning.
finally. We only have a handful of strikeouts in this game. It is brutally slow. All right, we're through 6. They have brought in the pitcher
Back here in the East Bay.
that has
Here's the
really
center
given us
fielder,
trouble.
Julio Rodriguez. Miller back to work. Swings and misses.
He started to mix in that
That's
circle
strike
change and
activity in
the
the bullpen.
slider.
Trevor Gott getting
It
loose
literally
out there.
feels like the game hears you sometimes.
That
That's a
misses
ball.
the zone, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Kicks and deals. And that one is in the dirt. And the count's even at 2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses.
Take your
So a
base.
leadoff walk.
Been able to see some pitches, draw some walks with him.
Man at first.
Now batting.
Mitch
Or
Garver
against him.
up next for the Mariners.
Garver.
First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Miller picks over.
He's
Rodriguez gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
In there at the knees. And the count even at 1.
Okay.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody
Okay.
out.
Okay. Now we're kind of
And
getting
now
something cooking
is
here a little
Luke
bit.
Raley, 1 for 2.
Ball
First
1.
pitch just misses.
I don't understand your zone at all,
The
man.
lead runner at second. Garver on at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ruiz brings it in. 1 away. And now the first baseman, Ty France.
Lead
1
and
for
under
3.
it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brown makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Cal Raleigh. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Hit in the air, center field. Ruiz should have this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Getting a little frustrating. We can't seem to get anything going.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. And a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter,
fuck
you're
off.
be ready to let it fly, even though
It's the
he's had a lot
second
of
pitch
success
strike
on that
percentage.
first pitch of the at-bat.
And a 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Urias drifts towards it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Soderstrom batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The M's leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Just
off the
missed.
plate.
That pitch was so much better and way fucking God. Oh my God.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
So impressive.
What the
how
fuck's the
field
point of
is
having
still
like
there,
good
even
percentages
this deep into the
on
outing.
stuff if it just doesn't?
Out to short. Jump throw. Awesome.
Ryan Bliss, let's go.
Now batting, third baseman.
Incredible.
2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Diaz up next for the A's. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And puts the squeeze on
There we
that
go,
one.
right by the
And that will end
Gatorades.
the inning.
More like right by the haterade.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor Gott.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Okay, see if maybe we can get a hold of some of his
Now it's
stuff.
the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Cutter at 92, sinker at 96. 4-seam at 95, 12-6 curve at 83, and a circle change at 89.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball 1.
And ball 1. And another ball.
Just an individual line. You're killing me, huh?
And a 2-1 on the way.
Ball
That's
3.
a little bit low. And that's
Take your
too
base.
high.
Ball
Ball
4.
4.
That's a good job to make sure that I didn't push the button with my thumb.
His spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Urias.
Now the third baseman, Luis Urias. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Lucas Erceg preparing to come on if needed. The pitch. Ball 1 there. Haniger aboard here at first with nobody out. Comes up
Oh,
empty. That's
on.
strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
What's going on with that?
Right-handed reliever. Now a pop-up on the infield. Puts it away.
I think the only reason we
out.
did well
And there's
today
one
was
down.
because
That was
they,
a good pitch to hit
I was
right
able
down
to
the heart of the
hone in
plate.
on what
Had
that,
pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and
what
popped
that
it up.
starter wanted to do based on what pitches he was going to throw.
Ground ball could be two.
Of course.
Geloff. There's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning.
Man, this
Nothing
is,
doing for
it's
the
a
offense
bad
that time.
offensive
Last half of the
performance.
eighth coming up.
It
It's
looked
the M's
fine
5
earlier in the
and
game, but
A's 1.
we have just done fuck all
Back in
since they took
Oakland,
him out of the
bottom
game.
eighth. Now it's the DH, Miguel Andujar. Strike one. Gilbert still out there to pitch the eighth and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
And down on strikes. And one gone.
I don't think that was going to be a strike. It looked like he pointed because it was a, he went around, not like it was in the zone.
Davidson.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. He's got it, and there's two away. Yuri Ruiz getting ready to hit. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Liner, base hit.
Again, another just shit fucking pitch.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Noda. Here's a strike. That clips a corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the inning. We're back. It's the top
They
of
have
the
5
ninth, and
hits,
there's
and
a
at
new
least
pitcher on the
like
mound.
3 of them were little
Harrison.
bloop shots,
He
maybe
last
even
pitched 2
4.
days ago.
We haven't been giving up good contact.
And now for Seattle, Ryan Bliss.
Couple pitches at 100 miles an hour, a sinker, a 4-seam, circle change at 90, a slider 89, and a cutter at
And the pitch.
93.
High in the air, out to right. Settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
That's in there. Strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Sean?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Garver stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Up and in, ball 1. That's down and in.
2-1.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That 98 is just too quick coming in there.
Nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. 2 outs. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly. And a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Oh, you just got to get that toe down, J-Rod.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And the first pitch misses.
For fuck's sake. Your zone sucks.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And a quick out, number 1. He's 2 outs away. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, just very efficient out there on the mound. I mean, just a great outing. He's just now getting to 100 pitches.
That one finds the zone. And a count 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. France gets it to first. And he's out. So 2 down now. And here is Seth Brown. That one's in there. Strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And that just misses.
Should have ended the fucking game.
Kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
On the ground, and this should do it. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the ball game.
Oh man, this is a weird one. I mean, obviously we get the win. That's the positive. Offensively, it's just so inconsistent. We're able to really just focus on the low part of the zone with the sinker, the changeup, and the slider, or whatever the pitch mix or repertoire was from the starting pitcher. But once they brought in other guys, I think we got 1 hit. We did draw quite a few walks, but just not a lot going on as far as actual productive at bats was. Not a lot going on there as the game wore along. We were at one point, I think in the 6th inning, 5th inning, 6th inning, we were averaging over a hit per inning. We dropped under that by the end of it. Big 2-run home run from J-Rod. Bliss had some really nice plays out there at shortstop. But we're able to get a victory. Logan Gilbert gets your win. He's 7-2. He's also your player of the game. 9 innings, 5 hits. He ended up striking out 5, but it seemed like the strikeouts were really few and far between. They were more in the later stages of the game. No walks, 1 earned on his line. Alex Wood gave up 4 earned in 4 innings, 7 hits, 1 strikeout, a couple of walks. And they did get the error, which led to the first run that we scored. I think we probably would have gotten 1 or 2 of the runs, so we probably would have had a 2-0 lead going into the bottom of the first. But I don't know if we get the same sequencing later in the game, or I guess in the top of the 2nd inning, to give us the 2-run blast from Julio Rodriguez. And we do give up 1 run pretty immediately. It's a bad throw by on my part, because I threw it to third instead of throwing it home. Should have just roped it into home. Rodriguez has the arm and probably would have beat him because it was first to third. And that animation was a little rough as well. Rodriguez, speaking of, 2 for 3 with a home run. He scored twice while knocking in 2. Was a 2-run blast. Sam Haggerty was 2 for 3. He scored twice. Rayleigh was 1 for 3. Haniger was 1 for 3. If we go to the box score, We ended up striking out 5 times, and we were walked 7 times. Rodriguez with 2 walks, so we did a good job getting him on base. We got some help from the umpire, so there is that. But we start off the road trip with a win. That's what you're looking for. That's what we want to see. Just would like to see the offense pick it up a little bit. I think it is an adjustment period, trying to get to that next level of difficulty there. And then they did bring in some heat throwers later in the game. Tomorrow it'll be Bryce Miller, 8-1 with a 2.25 ERA, taking on J.P. Sears, 2-7 with a 3.80 ERA, as we continue this series against the Oakland Athletics. They have given us some trouble. We scored 5-1. That was the final score of the final game we played at home. We lost the first game in a really weird one that just got off to a bad start and just could not shake. And then it was a tight 2-1 victory in game 2. So Oakland tends to give us a little bit of trouble, which makes sense. Not that they're the best team in the world or anything, but they are a team. They're a division rival. They know what you're good at. They know what you're bad at. They understand you a lot better than some of these other teams like the White Sox or even some of the National League teams that only see you 2 or even 1 series a year. So makes a little more sense. But we'll try to win the series tomorrow and continue a good start here to the month of June. Currently 3-0, so there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe right over here. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You can watch more baseball here. You can check out this morning's video up there. I think it's going to be Burnout Revenge, unless it got copywritten to hell. In which case, rip whatever video was supposed to go up there. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex or live streamed over on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. Have a great night, good sports, and go Mariners!